Well, it's not the most popular thing in the world, but I got allocated a box, so I said, hey, let me check it out. I offered it up to various people. Nobody was truly interested. Now, granted, it is Thanksgiving week, so money's going elsewhere, let's just say. Cyber Monday is today, and Black Friday. Let's see what I'm talking about and open it up and see what these two autographs have to offer. Let's go. So we're talking about Heritage Minor League Baseball. This is kind of a fun rip. Usually it's fairly cheap. You can find it probably in the range of $50 to $60. Two on-card autographs. They all are in their minor league uniforms, which most of the time you can tell who they go for. See, here's Marcelo Mayer with his Red Sox. There is 18 packs, 8 cards per pack. Does it actually have the odds on the back? Just for the box toppers. So 1 in 112 get a autograph, and then the foil fractors, which are one of ones, are also there. Let's just look around the box. It's official, MILB. We're gonna let this is a personal, but for me, so we're gonna let Trout just kind of sit on there and soak some goodness in, and we'll open a pack. What I did notice, this is the 1973 design, just like the base Heritage was this year. Oh wow, you get 3 little toppers, and mine aren't too bad. James Wood, he's a good one. I don't think he's with San Diego anymore. I think they traded him. I'm not for sure. Nelson Velasquez, the Tennessee Smokies, so he's up in Gatlinburg area. Don't know who you are, but we will sleeve you up. And then Warming Bernabel, Colorado Rockies, or otherwise known as the Fresno Grizzlies. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize, I haven't watched anybody open this. This is first opening for me and for you guys as well if you haven't watched this. But there's going to be a lot of base in this, just like any other Heritage offering. And you can see here, if we can get it to zoom in, there we go. It doesn't have as much stuff. Now, it's more of a basic set. So you have blue, green, black, gold, and then a flip stock. And the flip stock's not too bad. You're talking about 1 in 10 boxes, give or take, a little bit less than that. The reds and you get a short print is 1 in 6. Wow, it really doesn't like that edge, does it? Come on. Roberto Clemente variations, bubble border color swap, Tarjetas, which is a throwback to the Latin leagues. A little insert. 1953 reprint, 1 in 6. Real 1 autographs, there you go. So you're going to get 1. That's interesting. So the odds say you're going to get 1 per box, and it has a decent odds for something else. And then you have some of the other ones too. So other autographs. So not a ton to choose from in this. It's more of, the guys that really like to get some prospect type stuff. Tons and tons. Wow. Where are they at? Such a good breaker, aren't I? So the flip stock, it'll be interesting to kind of figure out where our looks like it's right in the middle, because there's 8 cards, and that's at card number 4 is the flipped card. Aguero, and you can see they're very similar. Prospect third baseman, that's pretty cool. It's got Ellie De La Cruz on it, Austin Hendricks, and see there's the throwback that I was talking about, Freudis Nova for the Latin League. And see, on the back you would see also if there was anything here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be right there in that middle. No French backs on these, but there is flip stock, so there is a little bit of a field job going on. So basically, when you get there's a blue, that's pretty cool. A flip stock. This glossy side is going to be on the back. Trey Sweeney, Ethan Wilson, Ezekiel Tofar, and okay, we have a blue border, and that's going to be numbered to 99. Nick Gonzalez, Nick York, and Justin Foscue. Our first number card. That was interesting. I don't remember. I don't remember it was last year or the year before I opened some of this. And I got 1 to 10. But I don't remember if they were like this in... so that was again in the 4th spot. James Wood, Salas, Vargas, and Oliveira. Put James Wood over here. Turns out, I think his name is Greg Jones is who I got. Jose Rodriguez. See, now that is in the 3rd spot, so that's a little different. So I'll look at that 4th spot. So what we're going to do is start grabbing it and moving it here. Yeah, Greg Jones, that's who I got the 10 of. Doesn't look like he's anything to worry about. Brian Bello. Oh, that's cool. So that's what they were talking about, the box topper look. And a Luis Rodriguez. Baseball stars. And that's that throwback 53 look. That's pretty cool. And it's Lou Rod, too. Big prospect for the Dodgers. This. And Benny Montgomery for the Colorado Rockies. So yeah, it's right around that 4th spot, so we'll just keep on doing that. I've never pulled a flip stock, so it would be cool to do so. Jackson Jobe and Owen Casey is not. And just need to look. 1 in 6 packs, so you don't get a whole lot of short prints. Short prints are anything over 200. So in every pack up to that one, we had gotten something in that spot. Kevin Alcantara, or is it Alcantara? Did he change his name too? Connor. That might be a flip stock. Jordan Adams, Connor Norby, Quintana. Here, I'm going to do this. I'll put him over here. Alcantara, Rojas, Cuero. That really feels like a flip stock. It feels so different on the back, but it's not glossy. I think it just has a weird... No, it definitely has a different number. Maybe that is a flip stock. Sheen on the front is definitely different. And it's 31 is the bottom number, whereas these are 17. See, and that's, you could tell it. I could tell it almost immediately when I felt it. Oscar Colas. So this is that guy the White Sox picked up. Big time prospect, so that might be worth something, especially flip stock. And let's just look at the backs here. Nope, no short prints. So we've gone through more than 6 packs with no short prints yet. This might be the pack. Looks like something else though. Manzardo's nice. Terang, Trey Sweeney, Boyhood Stars, photos of the stars. That's got some crap, just like the old cards used to. Geraldo Martinez, and then we have Joe Gray Jr. on that Latin throwback. Okay, interesting. Next pack. And it used to be, and I noticed they changed this recently, it used to be just non-action photos. All of them were the high school portrait look. But they recently have changed that, where you see a lot more. Okay, look at that one. Francisco Alvarez for my Mets, Henry Davis, and Cartea. That's a nice one. We're going to put that right there. Eddie's Leonard, Zach Veen, Robert Hassel, Luis Matos, Hedbert Perez, Jackson Merrill. Didn't we already get? Oh no, I just didn't flip them. That way. Maybe I'll get used to this. Maybe not. That's got a bum corner on it. I might have done that when I opened it. I don't know. Denzel Clark and Anthony Volpe. Not a short print, not anything, but it's Volpe. One of the better minor league prospects right now for the Yankees. Leo Jimenez is on the front there. We're going to take the back four. Matos, Bradley, Mayo, J.C. Correa. Wonder if he has a brother in the big leagues. Yiddy Cappy, Jordan Veers, and Drew Waters and Bryce Johnson. Interesting. Still? Unless I'm missing the short print. Maybe the short print is in that 97 is a higher number. Maybe I should go back and check. Give me just a second, and I'm going to check to see what those short prints start numbered at.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I was right. They start at 200, so we have not got one unless I put it over here in this stack. I didn't think of that because there are some better names, but I don't see any so far. And it's 1 in 6 packs, so we've definitely gone through enough to have hit one. He is a short print. Maybe, okay. So Oscar Colas is a short print, and maybe that's why he's a 31, but it really felt like he's a flip stock too because it's so different, the feel on it. Maybe I have to do some research on that one. But that's the only short print we've got to this point. So there's our 4, bring them to the front. Gross Hands, Ortega, Polanco, Hendry Mendez, Alejandro Pai. Fun stuff to say. Warmouth scores in the seconds. Brandon Williamson. And that looks like Henry Davis. Yes, it is. Plays for the Grasshoppers. That's funny. Oh, I see his name now. It's really faint there in the bottom left-hand corner. Henry Davis. I laugh because my fantasy football league team name for years in college and the buddies I played with was always Grasshoppers. So, you're getting a lot of inserts. Got one numbered card so far. I'm assuming that's a flip stock, even though it does have Austin Wells, Matt McLean, Soderstrom, Foscue, Vivas, Dominguez, Benny Montgomery, and George Valera. That is a nice one with all those guys on there. Dustin Harris is a good one for the Hickory Crawdads. And our first auto is going to be Milcar Perez. Blue ink on card auto for the Modesto Nuts. Okay. Name I've heard of. Not his first one. That. There's Milcar Perez's base card on the back. Nick Gonzalez, Nick York, Justin Foscue. I think we've had that one already. Pedro Pineda, Corbin Carroll, Elijah Tatis. Everybody got all hyped up on him because he's Tatis' little brother, but he batted 106. I'll still post it to see if somebody will buy it. But Francisco Alvarez, the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. George Valera. And there's a nice short print of Ellie De La Cruz. Now let's just look at the back. Okay, so this is 31. Okay, so it is just a base short print. The stock is a little different on it. This has got a bum corner, which is kind of not great. Looks like when I did that, when I pulled it like that, it did straighten out, but not the greatest. So we do have two short prints. Two nice names, matter of fact. Ellie De La Cruz and Oscar Colas. And we did get a George Valera. So it is making up now. We should get right at 3 short prints per box. And those short print guys all seem to be some bigger names. They do have some like action variation, very short list of guys. Yoki Cespedes, Jordan Jimmy Walker, we'll put him down. Lonnie White Jr., Bonacci, Brett Beatty, Prito, and I don't know how to say your name. And there's nothing special about you. 200 card set, base set, and then there's the 200 or the 20 short prints on top of that. Looks like we do have our next autograph. Nick Gonzalez, Novi Marte, Anthony Volpe, and Marco Luciano. Another nice set of prospects. Ventos, Met, Joe Mack, high draft pick, Miguel Blyce, Connor Kinney, Cooper Kinney, and Connor Norby is our second one. I want to say he plays for the Rays. Not the biggest names, but it is a pretty big checklist. But the nice thing about these is they are on-card autos. That's the beautiful thing of Heritage. Everything is on card. But they do have the red ink. The blue ink is, you know, the typical. They have the red ink real ones. Another one of those box topper insert type cards. Gunnar Henderson, Cartea, insert, Darren Baker, Joshua Baez, and Khalil Watson. He got real quiet after all his dust up. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Young kid, what do you expect? Super high expectations on the kid. Yeah, I just don't call me, don't act like it's not unexpected to have that. Amador, Angel Poor guy. Poor guy. Really? His name is Angel Martinez. Poor guy. Corbin Carroll. Elijah Tatis again. Andy Pages. Pitchers. Okay. Harry Ford and Andrew Jones. This is the other one's son. And this is one of the bigger prospects that's coming out. Oh no, this is the dad. No, who is I'm thinking? Drew Jones is who I'm thinking of. This is actually the dad. That's interesting. 3 more packs. Another good one. Marcelo Mayer, Khalil Watson, and Jordan Lawler. I hope you guys have been able to see all this. It looks like my camera in general is doing decent, but normally I do like to freeze it, which I'm going to do right now. Huh. 3 packs left, like it really matters, but we'll do it anyways. Perez again, Cespedes, Jordan Walker, Eduardo Garcia, Whitaker, Wiemeyer, and Glenn Allen Hill Jr. The checklist on that one doesn't seem great. I haven't seen any really outstanding guys come out of that. And to this point, we only have 1 numbered card. So this is got a lot of feel like normal heritage. Very tough pulls. Gabriel Moreno, nice one. Plays for Toronto Blue Jays. Sosa, and we have another short print. All these short prints have a different feel to them. They're going to throw a lot of people off and think that they got flip stock, but they're all just a little bit higher quality card, which is kind of weird to me. So we did get our 3 short prints. We were supposed to. We got the 2 autos and 1 number card. Last pack. Maybe we can get something in your last pack magic. Looks like another insert at the 4 spots. Libertor, Robert Hassel, a guy that's been in there forever. Henry Davis, Toglia, Holgith, Hancock, Terang, and Reginald Presidio for the Cubbies. All right, so lots of base, as you can see. Not too bad on the sleeve cards. And then these all just seem to be these triple things. I've got a lot of cool triple guys. And then not a ton to sleeve, mostly inserts that I sleeved. Don't know if the Andrew Jones I really should sleeve or top load. The 1 numbered card to 99 that we got, which is the highest number, just to take that in for a second. Our 2 autos, Milcar Perez and Connor Norby. Not awful. They're not pitchers, so can't complain. And then we got 3 really good short prints. Ellie De La Cruz, Oscar Colas, and Khalil Watson. I don't know. Like I said, you can get these if you wait. These are going to go down. But I don't know if this has a resale value where it matters if you do it more on the front end. I mean, baseball's kind of in the dog days of winter, not the dog days of summer as for collectors. So it's not like any of this is going to skyrocket in price. Usually what I've seen so far with boxes is as they come out, they stay flat for a week or 2, and then the initial surge of, hey, there's a new thing, blah, blah, blah. This came out with a lot of other stuff, so I bet it's kind of flying under the radar. Rightfully so, it's a minor league product. but those that like it, and it's a cheap rip. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would, give us any support you feel comfortable with. Like, subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell to know more information about when we post things on group breaks or box openings like this. As always, thank you for any support you can give us, and be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.